Good morning, students. Today we will start a new chapter, that is Fibre to Fabric. The learning objectives of this chapter are the animals which yield wool, how are sheep reared and bred, how are the fibers processed into wool, life cycle of silk moth, how are silkworms reared, and how is silk fiber processed. That means we have to read about wool and silk. So, clothes are the basic needs of life, but its significance lies in the fabrics. These fabrics are made from yarn. Yarn means गोला, जिसको थ्रेड को या फाइबर को लपेट के बनाया जाता है, and yarn from fibers. So two types of fibers are there, natural fiber and synthetic fiber. Natural fiber, which we get from the nature, that means from plant and animal, and synthetic fiber, which is prepared by the man by using chemicals. So you have to read only about the natural fibers in this chapter and mainly about the wool and silk. Both wool and silk are derived from animals, wool from sheep and silk from silkworm. And then the woolen yarn is knitted into sweaters, while silk fibers are woven into silk sarees or silk clothes. First is wool. It is obtained from the thick coat of hair which grows on the bodies of sheep and goat. And these hairs are known as fleece. The fur or hair on the bodies of alpaca and llama camels, angora rabbits, and yak also produce smaller quantities of this fiber. Wool is a soft, light, durable, elastic, and wrinkle resistant fiber. Highly porous and traps air in between the space of the fiber. So it is a poor conductor of heat and acts as an insulator which does not allow the body heat to escape, and so the person wearing it feel warm. And also it keeps the animals warm, and woolen fabrics keep us warm during winter. This wool is made up of proteins and shrinks and burns slowly with a smell of burning hair. The fibers obtained from sheep are of two types, the coarse beard fiber and the fine soft under hair close to the skin. One, the coarse beard hair, and the second, the under hair fine soft which is very close to the skin. The woolen fibers are produced from the fine under hair. Sheep are specially bred to produce only soft under hair and are carefully chosen to produce offspring which grow only soft and fine under hair. So we have to select the good quality of sheep to produce a good quality of wool. And this process of selecting the parents which produce special characters in their offspring, in their children, is known as selective breeding. Animals that yield wool are different types of animals which are present in cold countries or cold states. Sheep are mainly reared for wool. Different breeds of sheep produce different varieties of wool, which is used for various purposes. The finest wool is obtained from fleece of merino sheep. In our country, Pashmina is one of the finest quality wools, which is obtained from a breed of sheep found in Kashmir, which is surrounding in Himalayan areas. And it is very fine, light, fluffy, and warm wool. You can see the Pashmina shawls at your home. If it is present with your mom, you can ask to show you. Wool is also obtained from the fur of hair of goat, yak, camel, and rabbit. The fleece obtained from the Kashmir goat found in the mountains of China and Tibet, which is extremely soft and very expensive. Mohair, the fleece of Angora goat, is white, smooth, and lustrous. Lustrous means shining. Angora fiber obtained from Angora rabbit has soft and fine hair. And yak is found in Tibet and Ladakh, and alpaca and llama camels in South America. So these are different types of wool. Besides the breed of sheep, the quality of wool depends upon the length, thickness, shine, color, and strength of the fiber. It depends on the breed of sheep, which kind of sheep is there. The quality depends on that. Beside this, the quality also depends upon the length of the fiber, then thickness, shining property, color, and strength of the fiber. So, rearing and breeding of sheep. Sheep are reared in dry places with low rainfall, where the temperature is moderate. They are found in following regions. That means first is the hot desert regions of Australia, Asia, and the Middle East, and the cold countries like Northern Europe, Russia, Iceland, and South America. The best wool comes from the International Wool Secretariat, IWS. Underline the full form, IWS, International Wool Secretariat. Member countries like Australia, New Zealand, South Asia, and Uruguay. In India, sheep are reared in hilly regions, mainly hilly regions of Jammu and Kashmir, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Arunachal Pradesh, and Sikkim. Somewhere in plains also it is reared, and the plains where it is found is Haryana, Punjab, Rajasthan, and Gujarat. Sheep are herbivores. Herbivores, that means they can eat only plants and graze mainly on grass and weeds. They are also fed on a mixture of pulses, jowar, corn, oil cakes, and leaves. In winter, they are kept indoors and give dry fodder and leaves. They need fresh water and fresh air to survive. During hot weather, fans are provided in barns to keep them comfortable. A selectively bred sheep produces a large quantity of good quality wool. The next is the processing fibers into wool. Different steps are there, which I will explain you tomorrow. So go through the kind of different types of sheep, name of the sheep, and which variety of wool it can produce, in which region the sheep are found, all these.